Hi guys, welcome to LDFS. I'm Dr. Lakshmi. Today we'll be discussing about one amazing cost-effective method to attract patients online. So whenever patients searches online, they search by two methods, direct and indirect. In the direct method, they have heard about our clinic, but they don't know the further details. They want to know like what are our reviews, what is our contact number, etc. So they will type directly our clinic name in the search and find out the details. That's a direct kind of approach. The indirect approach is when they want some dental treatment, but they don't know from where they can get it done. So they will search something like dentist near me or dental clinics near me, and then they will find a clinic from where they can get the treatment. So that's the indirect approach. Now imagine if we have a platform which will help us conquer both the direct and the indirect approach. That would be crazy, right? We have a platform like that. And that platform is Google My Business page. Now, Google My Business helps us create a verified listing on Google Map, but also it helps us to come into the searches which are done on the Google search, both the direct and the indirect searches. Now, let me explain this further. I'll show you first the direct approach and then I'll show you the indirect approach and how Google My Business page helps us in conquering these both the methods. Now, if let's suppose somebody is searching for my clinic and they want to know the contact number, etc., they will directly search my clinic name, that is Lakshmi Dental Care, and they will see something like this. The left-hand side things, these websites which are there, that takes a lot of time. So you can see right now all the listings are of my clinic name, but to create this, it took a lot of time for me. The various websites where I was listed, my clinic's website, which I had to do SEOs and other technical things. So these things takes time, but the right hand slot, which you can see over here, this is the Google My Business page. And it is created by very simple method and it's totally free of cost. We can do it by ourselves. There's no technical skill, applied in this. So here you can see it's all the relevant informations are there, like the name of the clinic, website, directions, and if they're searching through their mobile, they'll get two more options over here. That is a call and the message, the Google reviews, my address, my working hours, the phone number, the appointment details, now the reviews of Practo, the reviews of Google, etc. So all the relevant details which the patient is searching for, they'll find in this one small slot. And this is possible by creating just a verified listing in Google My Business page. Okay, with all the definitely with all the relevant details which are there of the clinic. Now we know how to conquer the direct method. Now let's talk about the indirect method. In indirect method, let me show you my page of Google My Business first. So this is my page of Google My Business and I've gone into the inside section. If you see the first topic, it's the queries which were used by the customers to find my business. Okay, so the most famous query was dental clinic near me, and around 227 users have found. Then was the dentist near me, around 201 users have found. So there are around, I think, 160 kind of these phrases which are there, which were used by the customers to find my clinic. Okay, and this was only the last quarter thing which I'm talking about. And I'll show you one more thing. Here, if you see, the total number of searches, that is 4,800, which were done in the last quarter. In that, only 3.9% was the direct searches. Rest 95% was the indirect searches, where they discovered my clinic when they were searching for a service related to that. Okay, so you can see the immense potential the Google has. And I'll tell you a fact that according to the data, Google has around 70% of the market share of all the searches which are done. So you can imagine the immense potential it has. And this searches were done only in the last quarter, that is during the COVID time. You can imagine if it was a normal time, how much potential it has. Okay, now I'll show you whenever somebody searches the dentist near me or something, some phrase like this, what do they see? So I've taken an example of dentist near me. When we search dentist near me, the first option comes right now is a COVID alert, and sometimes ad by the Google also comes. Okay, but after the ads, the first option comes is the Google Map. So in this Google Map, it has selected 3 businesses. Okay, and these businesses were listed before all the websites which were listed. And trust me, these websites must have done a lot of technical things to come in the first page of Google. Okay, but right now in this video, our interest is on this 3 businesses which were chosen. So let me explain you all the 3, how the Google Map decides which 3 businesses should be listed here. There are 3 factors, and we'll discuss how we can conquer each factor in that. Okay, so the Google Map chooses these 3 businesses on the basis of 3 data. First is the relevancy, second is the distance, third is the prominence. Now let's discuss each one of them. The relevance means whenever the customer is searching for dentist near me, they will show businesses which are related to dentistry. They won't show a gynac listing maybe over here, or maybe an eye hospital over here. So that is the relevancy part. So I'll give you an example of a restaurants near me. When I searched for restaurants near me, the first option was Google Map option, and these were the 3 hotels which it showed. So whatever search results the Google Map is showing, it will be relevant to the searches done by the customer. Okay. Now what we can do to help in this relevancy part, we should make our Google My Business page such that the Google understands that my clinic stands for the dental treatment. Okay, how can we do that? There are various categories where we can add the services provided by our clinic. That's the first part. Second part is we can add in the description part the kind of services we provide. So those are the methods by which the Google understands that my clinic provides dental services. Okay, so that is the first part. Now the second part is the distance. This is little tricky. We can't have total control over it. The reason is whenever somebody is searching right now, as I search dentist near me, I stay around 10 kilometers away from my clinic. So my clinic won't be listed over here. If you see the map also, I stay around here. This blue dot is where I'm staying, and these are the red dots which are shown. So the Google searches and chooses those clinics which are nearby to the users. In a way, it is good because if like my clinic is in South Bangalore, I don't want the North Bangalore people to see my clinic because there's no point. They won't come all the way from north to south to get the treatment done. So in a way, it is good, but we don't have much control over it. But only thing what we can do is the the pin means the location, this thing of our clinic should be totally correct. The address which we have uploaded should be totally correct. It should not show, like if our clinic is on the right hand side of the road, it should not show us on the left hand side, because then people may have to take a U-turn and come, and that won't give a good experience to the patient, and maybe they won't come to our clinic. So these kind of thing will help us make sure that the address is updated correctly, and they whenever somebody is searching in that same pin code or something, they will be able to find me. So if I am searching from the same pin code near my clinic somewhere, my clinic will come in the local searches. But here when I'm searching from 10 kilometers far away, my clinic won't come. So that's the second part. Now the third part is the prominence part, which is very well in our hand. Okay, the prominence part means the Google gives preference to those clinics which are very much active. Now, I don't mean by active the number of the reviews which the clinic has collected. If you see in this, the one clinic is showing around 280 reviews, another clinic is 18, and after that it's the 20. And if you see the restaurants near me also, one is having 137, another is having 611, and another one is having 16. And uh, these are not the highest ranking also. This is 3.8 and 4.1, 4.6. So it is not directly linked with the reviews, but it is directly linked with the how much active and how much frequently we are updating our profile. So how can we do that? We can update photos, we can upload various videos, we can upload posts. So there is option of uploading post in the Google My Business page, where you can either upload any write-up as a text matter, or you can put some photos, images over there, something like that. So right now maybe the Independence Day was there, you can put a poster of Independence Day there. So a lot of different ways are there by which we can make our Google My Business page as much active as possible. So when Google finds that our business is quite active, then it will help us to get into this three top businesses which the Google Map has chosen. And this can be done totally free of cost, and all the searches which you saw in my profile was totally free. None of them is a paid ad or anything. It is totally free searches which I got. So imagine the immense potential. It will just take some time because you need to frequently upload some things, but it is possible, very much possible, and it is quite fast than the other methods of the SEO and all those things. So in short, in indirect method, to conquer this method, you need to do three things. First is the relevance part. In the category part, you need to upload the services which you are providing. Second, in the distance part, upload the correct address. Okay. In the third, the prominence part, frequently post some material on the Google My Business page. That will help you become more active. And definitely, reviews are an important strategy, but that is not the only thing. Okay, so this is how the Google My Business page works. I hope this was useful for you, and kindly like, share, and subscribe us. And I want to thank you guys for the immense participation which you have done in the contest which we announced last week. If you have not yet participated in that, and if you want to know the details of it, the link of the video is there in the description box. And the last date for the contest is 25th of August 2020. So go ahead and participate in it. And the last but not the least, if you want to get the free content on your WhatsApp, the link and everything, we usually provide some free content of ebooks and other forms, etc. If you want those things, send us a hi on this WhatsApp number, and we will be giving you the free content whenever we release directly into their WhatsApp account. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.